All right, so I guess I'm live. I'm just going live because basically I haven't gone in a long time. One of my friends' I went on my take two already. I went on my friend's podcast before, and it kind of got me in the mood to do a live. It was kind of chill. Laura B actually saw it. My friend Scott, known the guy, YouTube friend for like 4 years or something, finally got on his podcast, but no one cares so much about that. I'm here to talk about Dan Wootton's apology and whatever else comes up. I don't care. I'm just going to sit here and basically wait for people to drift in. So it's not going to be the best live to watch back. And if you're watching it back now, maybe hit fast forward. I can't tell the future, but hopefully something more interesting than this happens. And obviously, well, I'll be dead honest. Attendance is kind of low these days. My tea just popped. Attendance is kind of low these days. So not quite what it used to be as far as the channel and activity and things like that. So, whatever happens, happens, and that's that. And I don't even know anymore. I'll have someone on here if they want. I'm just chilling now. Used to be where if I was on and I had like 50 people, 70 people right away, I'd, be a little more careful who comes on because I don't want someone to come on with a bad camera and things like this and be disruptive and everything. But now, what's the difference? Just chilling. Kind of like the old days when I first started YouTube, when I got 1,000 views. I was like, oh my God, 1,000 views. Then it was like, I got 1,000. I was like, ooh, that's horrible. Because every video was getting like 3 or 4 or 5 or more thousand. Then it went back to the days where like, okay, at least 1,000 for everything. Now it's like, got 1,000. Okay, fine. What's up, Lewis? Nice to see you. Got Laura B. Got me. Okay, I'll tell you guys a story behind this. I'm actually kind of switching jobs and things like that, and my Google account is linked to my business mail, and I'm changing that. But while I'm, kind of showing my face for business, I can't have that hacker thing, which I'm going to change back soon because I'm in the process of changing my mail, which, got to tell people, got to switch all my, accounts and things to the new mail and whatever. So yeah, it takes a week or so, and I got to tell the right people. Then I could put the little hacker thing back. But this is kind of cool. It's all right. I don't know. What's up, Tal King? You can come on if you want. You've had that picture forever. What's up, Deb? Leave. Nice to see you. Thank you so much, Deb. We've got a couple of Debbies here, and that's kind of nice. It's a nice name. I actually always like that name, by the way. It's kind of a good one. So this thing here got 2,700 comments. I was gonna give it a heart. Sometimes I give things hearts by habit. Even like yeah, you whatever, as long as it doesn't sound like crap, basically. I've even hearted Amber things here and there just because you're going around hearting your friends' posts and things, and just by habit, you just read it and heart it. It's a habit. Sometimes I've done it once or twice. I unhearted it, but I'm like, "Oh, what the hell? I just hearted that thing. I, thinks like one of the worst things I've ever seen." So we'll check out here and see what Dan's got. See who drifts in. Oh Lord, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna actually have a video out on Joe Rogan and Neil Young. There was something with them 2 years ago. Little political, but not really political. If you do a deep dive, it's political, but with just kind of the surface level, you don't have to really get into politics to talk about it. And it's been up there for like 2 days now on private. Neil Young walks back Joe Rogan boycott because he said, I'm going to boycott Joe Rogan because he's putting out this misinformation about the beer bug and things like that. And now it seems like, 2 years later, Neil's like, well, I want my music up there. I want to sell it. And I guess this whole political thing's over. So, no real backbone. But I like Neil Young, especially the, young Neil Young from the 60s and 70s. Now, not so much. But yeah, I'm a fan of the old Neil Young. I mean, the old one from them back in those days. I got distracted because Laura gave me a super chat and I just looked really stupid right there stumbling. So thank you so much. Going to the station, leaving to Florence again. I do what I can. That's a big help, Laura, and I bet those euros are worth more than the N right now because the N sucks. So that's probably more like $9. Oh my god, the N's so bad, but I guess within this country it doesn't matter so much because I'm just using it to buy things. I'm not actually buying things overseas that are more expensive. But I'm gonna actually screenshot that. You will get I was gonna say super shout out, but I meant super chat. I'm doing bad, but I'm not claiming to do good. I'm not claiming to do good. I'm just in bad shape. In bad shape. Just yeah. Anyway, whoa, Dan Wooten actually answered a few of these. Okay. Wow. Lady C has 58,000 followers. So, okay. I wish you success. XXS. Thank you, Lady C. Looking forward to appearing on your brilliant show soon. Okay. So, Wooten does have 59, 500,000 followers there or more because it was his old account. He just changed it. All right. Bravo, Dan. Finally, a voice that will tell us the truth. And she's got over 100,000 followers. So does he apply? So does he reply to anyone with like not too many followers? Let's see. June has over 100,000. Let's go. Dan says, let's go. And Dan replies to this person, Carol. She's got 400,000. So Dan's replying to people who have like hundreds of thousands of followers. Let's see if Dan will reply to people who've got like, not so many. Yep, I agree, Laura. But I'm going to leave your super chat up there for a little while because it's very pretty. So let's see. Okay. Right said Fred, over 200,000. You know, we've been independent since 1991. Wishing you the best of us. The only way to truly be free. Good luck, mate. This guy Adam has 300,000. Okay. Trish has 500 and Dan answers her. Okay. So there you go. I just gave him a heart. See, I just gave Dan Wooten a heart. It's a habit. That's the thing. Trust me, I don't like Dan Wooten so much. Okay. Genuinely slightly emotional. Where was I before I was so rudely interrupted? Absolutely spot on. I am so happy you're back where you belong. Thanks so much. This person's got 400 followers. So yeah, Dan is answering a lot of people. He answered this person with only 5,000. So okay, yeah. Hey, I gotta say, oh, Talking, you changed the picture. Why? What's up, Bolset? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Okay, I gotta say, no matter how much I dislike somebody, if they're answering comments to followers with like very few followers and things, I'll give them a little credit, completely unrelated to anything I think about them. I just got to give Dan a little credit, going off track here for at least answering comments because I hate when people don't answer comments, you know. But yeah, Tal, can you come on here if you want? We've got a huge crowd tonight of 17 people, but one of mine is worth like 5 of someone else's who isn't me. I'm not even drinking tonight. That sounded really stupid. What's up, Gracie? I was gonna say, yeah, it's like I'm messed up tonight, but I'm really not. But yeah, if anyone wants to come on, I'm gonna put the link right here, and we'll see who drifts in. So here's the link if someone wants to come on. What's up, Bolset? Nice to see you. All right, Laura, I gotta move. I gotta take some comments, but thank you so much. You will get a shout out for that eventually. I know I say that a lot and don't give one right away, but eventually you'll get a shout out. I think I gave you a shout out like, I don't know, 3 days ago or something. And that's all I could do because I ain't got nothing right now. Just shout outs and me and my silly personality. And I'm actually kind of switching my schedule like from next week. It's kind of gonna suck, but I'll have some time. I'm gonna lose some time. I'm gonna lose like, I don't know, probably a couple of hours a day. It's gonna suck, but I'll have enough time to upkeep the channel. It'll be okay. Just gonna lose a little time. It's kind of frustrating. But as Christopher Moltisanti says, I guess it's all my problem. I really love that line. It's such a good line. I guess it's all my problem. Because most things just end up being all your problem. Like Sometimes if people helping you, of course, a lot of people, boyfriend, girlfriend, family and things like that, but a lot of things, most things in the end and psychologically in your head end up being all your problem. So, that was just such a can you guys hear my this plastic bottle popping here? I gotta take a drink. I don't know. All right, here we go. Once in a while, I just sometimes, especially like when the summer it gets to summer, I just get so thirsty. No matter how much I drink, I'm never not thirsty. I just keep drinking water and water. I'm never not thirsty. But yeah, Laura, thank you so much because I see observe only here. You've got like a little tree there. Lovely sound. All right. I better keep reading Dan's comments because I went down from 17 to 12 people. All right, all good. Take your time. Hopefully, there's going to be someone here when you join because I'm not doing a great job of keeping attention. I don't care. All right, that gets a heart. Defamation, still defamation. Oh, you've been fired, hypocrite. And Laura gets a heart. Subscribe, Dan. Can't wait to watch. Dan says, thank you so much. Hardy har har. Well, I am finding it interesting that Dan is still actually, mate, you were sacked. I'll give you a Mr. Depp's record or non-record for violence. There is no evidence that Mr. Depp has any convictions for violence in the UK. All right, that's nice. Doesn't feel good, does it, Dan? That's exactly what happened with Mr. Johnny Depp. You were misheard, spewing lies in your journalism. Kettle Black, be a man and apologize to Mr. Depp. You were awful to that man. Well, he did apologize. It just wasn't so good. Yep, he was faking that apology. That is true. It was really, really, like I say, a big word salad. So, all right, there's one with Johnny giving the finger. So I actually got to talk about. All right, we'll keep that up there for a second. I actually got to talk about something, an article. I made a video. It's all set and done, but I figured I'd do a live stream instead because what the hell? I just got in the mood. Got like a hour to kill or something. And Johnny Depp possibly, probably not, you never know, but there's a possibility he could become a billionaire. And the Daily Wire, excuse me, I get these confused. Daily Mail, not the Daily Wire, very different, released an article about how Johnny is making a rum brand. It's going to be like some kind of pirate rum, and the bottle's gonna have like his tattoos on it, like his tattoos, so it's recognizable. It's gonna be like a Johnny bottle, and it could make a lot of money on its own. But George Clooney had an alcohol company, and he sold it for $1 billion. I guess it did real good. I don't exactly see how. I think we probably would have heard of it if someone told us, but if Johnny makes this company like George Clooney, he could possibly sell it for like $1 billion. So what's up, Yellowbeard James? Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. James has been here for so long. I'm in your debt, man. If you need anything, just let me know. I can't provide much right now, but you could at least tell me and I'll tell you. Well, I probably can't do that, but I wish I could. But if you need anything, I guess just tell me because that's what people say. And I said it. And there you go. Yes, please leave a comment. And you mean you're free to grift and talk utter bullocks as much as you like? Weren't you sacked? I'll give Mary a little heart. Great to see you back. Where would you be without X and Elon Musk giving people a platform? Ill-informed, diminished, and controlled is where. That's a yeah, that's a good. I didn't know X had an actual account. And of course, Elon Musk has one. He's on 176 million followers, which is pretty good. Stop calling a mistake. A planned engagement that lasted years is not a mistake. Yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, unbelievable. X has an amazing, amazing platform. Mr. B. I don't know. It's real interesting to see just these all accounts and people and stuff, and I don't know. It is pretty interesting. What can I say? There's just so much stuff out there. Like, who's this person right here? That Lancashire bloke, and they've got, a pretty decent account, 4,100 followers, followed by somebody I know. What are the odds of that, man? What are the odds of clicking on this random bloke, as he calls himself, and somebody I know follows him? It kind of blew my mind. It's a small world after all. Not followed by anyone I know, right? And this person here, not followed. I mean, most people should have not followed by anyone, but like followed by Gene Thurney, just a random person I click on here, and it's like followed by people I know. That's crazy, man. Okay, I probably know this person. Yeah, okay. So I thought so. Followed by a few people I know and 8 others. All right, unbelievable. Possibly a Johnny fan, must say, must say. Norm, I know this person. Yep, followed by a couple others. Follows me. Thank you, Norma. I appreciate that. All right. Ooh, that's a creepy one. Let's get off that. What's up, Bosette? James is in Florida. I know that. I know too many SMX bots on X. I don't know. I don't know. What's a bot? Who knows? I'm sure there are bots out there, but let's not go crazy. Followed by a few people. All right, probably because there's Johnny fans in here, which is why. Followed by not. How many people does Gene Thurney follow? 3,000. Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Okay, okay. It's all right. No big deal. No big. Dan Wootton mocked for performer of morning in Queen tribute. That's good. I like it. I like it. All right. Timeline allegations made against TV news presenter. Dan Wooten. Yeah, I'm yawning. I'm always tired. I must have missed this one. Oh well. Dan Wooten no longer employed by GB News after Ofcom ruling. They got a picture of him smiling. That's pretty funny. Upper 80s, already planting my potatoes. What's up, sound surgeon? Nice to see you. Looks like you're lucky 13 right now. I got 13, now 12. Big listeners in the chat. You will never understand the damage you did until someone. Excuse me, take two. You will never understand the damage you did to someone until the same thing is done to you. That's why I'm here. Karma. Okay, that's nice. Oh, 15. 15. Moving up in the world. But someone's going to drop. Someone's going to drop. I have that effect on people. They look at me. They're like, not this guy again. But I clicked just because it was kind of a clickbaity, okay-ish title, and I have 2 minutes. All right. Tug Simp. Well, I know Tug Simp. If you don't like sass, kiss my ass. Do not F with Adam Waldman. Okay, I should probably, I guess, follow Tug Simp. Why not? That makes let's see, 300 for me. I want to get it down to 299, so I'm gonna have to unfollow someone. Well, here's who I'm following, and it's who's this? If they follow me, I don't like to unfollow them. But if I find someone unfollowed me, then I will go ahead and be like, okay, you know what? I'll just unfollow them as well, because that's how the social media game works. Ethan Van Scriver never followed me, of course. Malin Manson never followed me, of course. Sergeant Slaughter, if you might know him, actually follows me. So yeah. Yeah, I'll follow Tal. I thought I was. Sometimes you get actually unfollowed, right? So yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, maybe I'm stuck on 300 here. Oh, this fake Adam Waldman account. I don't know. I was following it because I thought that might have actually been him, just changing the name or something. So there we go. Now I'm back at 299, and I'm glad I got rid of that. But if someone's following me, I feel bad. I'm not gonna unfollow. People don't like to be unfollowed, so it's okay. So Ryan Kinel follows me. That's awesome. He didn't have to, man. Guy's pretty big, kind of way out of my league, but it's cool. I, did a few things with him. Not with him, just kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? He knew of me back in the day and whatever. So, you know, that's cool though. Ryan's got a great channel. Love his content. And yep, so many people. All right, so I was on Sporking's podcast just before. Losing momentum. That's okay. Let's see. That's about it. That's about it. Okay. Where was I? Ooh, what's this? Outfits I've been told I'm too fat to wear. Well, that's got nothing to do with Dan Wootton. So,
know that you cannot just trust the word of an ex. Just what can happen when an ex has such an axe to grind, is so actuated by malice that they
that an ex is so actuated by malice. What's up for I just want to stay a little under 300. When you buy something at the store, they put it for like 199, 999. So it's just a psychological little little drop there. So all right, but yeah, thank you for stopping by, Sam. Soundgarden, garden. I might as well just have a couple of drinks if I'm gonna act like an idiot. Then at least I'd have an excuse. But I'm waiting for Johnny's rum. It's probably not gonna come out for a long time, but when it does, I'm gonna drink it. That is a damn promise. YouTube be messing with my channel because I refuse to pay to play on YouTube, so I get unsubscribed for unknown reasons. Yeah, I've been hearing that for a long time, and there's just not that much we could do about it. What's up, Throg? I think Throg's been here a long time, maybe with that same picture. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think Throg has been here for a very long time. So I'm just going to take Twitter out for a second because I don't want to show people my DMs, but I do want to show people this here. If I can find who sent me that article about the Johnny Depp possibly becoming a billionaire. No, I don't think it was Laura B. I think it was someone else. I think it I think it was Carmen actually, but I can't find it now. Fashion. You know what? I guess I could just look it up on the good old net. Wait, I lost myself. What did I do here? What did I do here? There we are. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna look it up on the net. It's called, I guess, Johnny Depp launches. How do you spell launches? Launches rum. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I got it. I got it. 2 people left. Give me a chance. What's up, Vic? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. So we're stopping that and we're going to share. There we are. Here we see it. Mail online. It's a sloppy mess, but you could see. Yo ho ho, Johnny Depp to launch his own brand of Caribbean dark rum. So, yeah, it's pretty nice. So, all right. If you would buy Johnny Depp's personal brand of rum, type in a 1 in the chat. So I would buy it, and I am really looking forward to it. That'll be so cool. And like I said, the bottle of the bottle of rum is gonna have his tattoos on it. So yeah, it's gonna be good. And dark rum. Not only that, what's up, McFishy first? What's up? So let's see what I got here. He's famous for loving booze. Got that right. The label design is still being finalized, but it's thought it will have personal touches, including artwork based on his tattoos, specifically 3 hearts inked on his arm, representing the loves of his life, former partner Vanessa Paradis, and their children Jack and Lily Rose, and a skull and crossbones, a nod to his famous role, Captain Jack Sparrow. Yeah, absolutely. So my video's made. I'm gonna get it out. I gotta get my Joe Rogan out video sometime. It's already getting old. Let's see, it's right here. Johnny could start $1 billion company. I wasn't specific, but I only said that because whatchamacall, George Clooney sold his company for $1 billion somehow. I guess George Clooney's a billionaire right now, unless he had partners or something. I don't know, but looks like George Clooney's got a lot of money, doesn't it? How do you do that? Can I just start an alcohol company and become a billionaire? Probably not. I'd sell vodka. No, wait. Controversial because I guess it's a Russian drink and all the Russia, Ukraine stuff. So everything's got to be political. But I love vodka. What can I say? It's made from potatoes. What's up, Jeff? Nice to see you. Why is the rum gone? Because yep. So hello, Captain Jack's rum. Yay, we'll never be without rum. Yay, mega pints. Yeah, I would drink the heck out of that. I mean, I don't drink much, but if I did, and when I do, yeah. Also, another preview if you're watching this is Amber fans think Amber met the King of Babylon, and they were probably joking, but you never know with this group of cuckoo. So, yeah, I don't know what Polish vodka is. So let's see. The release date's yet to be announced, but a Depp rum would sell briskly to his large fan base. And it could be the financial bonanza he needs. Yeah. Okay, here it is. Now he has the chance to change his fortunes. Fellow actor George Clooney paved the way with his Casmingos tequila, which became the fastest growing super premium tequila brand in the US and was bought by Diageo for $1 billion. That's nuts. I wonder if they made their money back. Yes, I do have a tip jar. And I do have a couple of new patrons, so I got a little patron video out. Got to get a new one out. But yeah, that should happen. But one was pretty recent, maybe getting a little old now, but pretty good. Those will come out. I don't have too much hair left, but the hair I have gets messed up somehow. Well, yep, tips are always appreciated, not necessary, not necessary. What's the word I'm looking for? Not expected, but of course appreciated. So yeah, thank you very much in advance. And Crystal Head Vodka, I've never heard of that. But anyway, this is a nice little article. All good news. I will have a video on it, just not quite yet. Because I'm doing a live stream. That's why, not quite yet. Okay, I'll try that. I'll try that at some point. I'll share this. Let's get Twitter back up here. I'll never stop saying Twitter. I mean, it's just not going to happen. I think I'll always be saying Twitter. So, yeah. Oh, this is good. So this thing here is like keeps asking them to scratch. Wait, I can't play it. Sometimes when I play these clips, the owner comes and freaking gives me some kind of copyright claim on it or whatever. So I guess I can't play the clip, but what I can do is I can scroll through it. So these kids are petting this thing, and the thing, when they stop, asks them to keep petting it or keep scratching it. What? They stop? Then he keeps signaling for them to do it. So that's awesome. I like that. I like that. He keeps so that's pretty good. If this is true, I will never be without his rum. Yeah, Katie, I'm with you. I actually started buying rum again, just kind of randomly, and they have this orange juice here, which is not like with pulp and things, but it's just like this orange sugary juice, I guess almost like Sunny Delight or something. And with vodka, it's pretty damn, excuse me, maybe with vodka too, but with rum, it's actually pretty good. You mix it and you just don't taste the rum. But I'm weak to alcohol. It makes me sick, gives me headaches. I have hangovers. So unfortunately, I can't like fully enjoy it. But man, once in a while, you got to drink just once in a while. I don't drink a lot, trust me. It's less than a month. Less than 2 months maybe, but yeah, every couple of months rolls by, I'm like, "You know what? I need a drink." So, yeah, yeah, absolutely. Alright, up to 22. Let me get these, kids back into their posts there. I like this, man. This is what I like about Elon Musk. Free speech. What's up, Martha? Well, I didn't say he was. I said he could be a billionaire, right? So you gotta read the fine print, right? So Johnny Depp could start a $1 billion company. I didn't say he did. I didn't say he was, but I actually knew he was worth 150 million. You know how I knew that? I made a video on that a week or two ago. That's how so yeah, I knew. That's how I knew. I make videos on things. But, yeah, what's up, Martha? Nice to see you. Right, here, right it is. Here's my video. Johnny worth 150 million from 13 days ago. So I know things too. I'm me. I'm great, and I gotta keep thinking it because there's no reason not to have confidence. There's just not. There's just no reason to think bad of yourself or be realistic. Don't think you're better than you are, like, but no reason to have doubts or negativity about yourself all the time. If it's really legit, if you really need an improvement somewhere, maybe, but mostly just think you're great and move on. What's up, Andrea? Nice to see you. I drink on occasion, but most of the time not to excess. I allow once a year for that if I feel like having a low key party. Yeah, me too. I drink more than once a year, but I drink like once every 3 months, 2 months. Then when I drink, sometimes I feel like it again a little bit, but then I go back on my no drinking. So, yeah. But if Johnny Rum came out, I would definitely, definitely, definitely get some of that. I mean, I will. I mean, whatever it is, even if it's a little expensive, I don't even care. Gotta get it. Gotta get that rum. An apology does not have but in it. I know, right? Lots of buts. Well, I apologize to Johnny, but here's the thing. I'm apologizing, but here's the thing, right? Absolutely. Feeling that. All right, on 32 minutes. It's been around 3 years since I've had alcohol. Wow, that's a long time. I've gone maybe close to a year. I don't think I've ever gone a full year. But, yeah, I've gone for some pretty long stretches, maybe, a couple of months here, then had some alcohol, then maybe another maybe even 8 or 9 months, not quite a year. So I mean, I look at it like, why do I have to go a year or 2 or 3 without drinking? And the answer is I don't. It's not very unhealthy for you if you drink in, like, heavy moderation, like, a couple of times a year. So, sugar is actually worse for the liver than alcohol and, like, fried crap, so it's not, like, that bad for you. So, it's not like I get out of control. I've got kids. I'm not gonna get, shit-faced and start breaking shit. I'm gonna be, yeah, maybe a little drunk, but under control. Dan's trying to gain a job. If she could pay him enough, I don't know. I don't know, man. He'll probably be okay with his own Twitter account. He's got over 500,000 followers, so he'll be able to, I guess, make money with it. I'm not sure how much. He was making 600,000 pounds or something with a Daily Wire. I keep saying Daily Wire with the GB News. All right, so she ain't gonna give him that much. She doesn't make that much, I don't think. I don't know how these people make all these money. Maybe just ads. I don't know, but it seems like it feels like we think they make more than they do because, they're not. Wait, Dan's trending. Huh. Well, there's something. Shiver me timbers. Dan is trending. All right. There's that umbrella guy. Dan Wootton didn't apologize to Johnny Depp. He shifted blame so he can be a victim. You're no victim. You're reaping the world when you help start. Go F yourself. And I'll give that umbrella guy a retweet. And Andy Signor also tweets this out, posts this up, tweets this out. I'll never stop saying it. Dear J.K. Rowling, can you please help us fact check Dan Wootton, who claims you are leading the Believe All Women Me Too charge? If I recall, it was Dan Wootton leading the mob and his beastie bestie Amber Heard shaming you for not believing all women and siding with a WB. Yeah, that makes sense. Wasn't there a message something coming? Yeah, that's right. Oh my god, that I gotta cover that immediately. I should make a thumbnail now. But yeah, that's true. There was. So he's gonna, I guess, officially put something in writing about Johnny. Well, blow me sails and shit. Well, that's the phrase I was looking for. All right. All righty then. Oh, there's mine. Thank you, Laura. Look at that. 188 views in 22 hours, but those are 122 views I wouldn't have had. So thank you, Laura. You've been a big help. And I can't see who replied to you. I'm clicking. So yeah. Anyway, cool. I hope that's all spelt right and everything. Come geek some. I'll give you a heart. Nice to see you. Why I want to say sorry to Johnny Depp, Dan Wootton. Okay, but he really didn't say so. There's another one of mine. All right, I'll give that a heart. Thank you, Laura. That's this live. Okay. Right, there we go. I'll retweet it. I'll repost it. And that's fine. I think this one's going to stay up. So I think I've said nothing. It's a little boring and I'm stumbling a lot because who knows why. I guess it's late and I'm tired. But I didn't say anything I think really bad that I have to take this one down. Yeah, breaking shit. Yeah, I'm not going to break shit. You know. Ooh, I got a message. I got a message on X. It's a fun day. I wish it was snowing. Right. Okay, that was right. Tal King. All right, I just followed Tal. So there you go. All right, since you asked, but you've been here a very long time, and generally, if I recognize your name and I see you've been supporting the channel, I generally follow back. Not in every single case, but most of the time, yeah. I mean, almost always, if I recognize you, I follow back. All right. Wait. I was on the Dan trending. What happened? I'm gone. All right. Looks like Matt Gaetz is trending, which we're not gonna check out because oh, there it is. Okay, got it. So yeah, there you are. There you are, Tal. You gotta follow. You got one more follower, but I'm actually a bot, so I guess oh well. You've got a fake account. Right here it is. Coming tomorrow. Coming tomorrow, which is I think now, what I want to say to Johnny Depp. That's why I'm here, proudly independent with a daily online news show. Yeah, so basically, he's coming back, trying to break back into relevance, and he's using Johnny's name and the apology to do so because he knows that's going to get the most attention because he knows, here it is, Johnny's got a huge organic fan base. So, Dan knows that, which he's not going to say, but his actions contradict the silly Who Trolled Amber podcast, who's saying Johnny's fan base is like half fake. And if it was, people like Danny Boy here wouldn't do stuff like this for attention because most attention online is positive with engagements and views and, whatever else it is. So Dan is still making out a little bit positively. Yeah, it's affecting his popularity. So, it is what it is. So Johnny gets used by a lot of people, and I must say, I gotta totally keep it real. Although, I mean, okay, if you're actually a fan and on Johnny's side, it's different when you're actually gaining subs and you're monetized for covering Johnny because you're actually a fan. You're actually spreading good things. You're actually spreading facts. But there is a part of that you are actually reporting on Johnny and making good on Johnny. It's just that I don't think Johnny would care if I said I'm going to buy his rum. You know, if I say, Johnny, you abused whoever you know who, well, that's not something that should be said. So it's a little different, but there's a small similarity, you know, but different. Obviously, context matters, attitude matters, things like that. But I keep it really real on here because that's what I have to offer on the channel is keeping it real. If I don't keep it real, then yeah, you could get the news from me. You could hear some things pretty fast. But aside from that, who knows? I like myself. I think I've got a good personality, but that's just me. I mean, there's a lot of people out there making videos to compare to. But I don't know. Probably stack up. Discovering the art of travel hacking. Okay. I'm Dan Wootton, the only guy they tried to cancel for not being offended enough. Tim Scott's got 20,000 followers, but also he's following like 16,000. All right. Yep. Mirror apologizes to Wootton and pays damages. Is that real? Wow, I never heard of that. March 8th. Hmm. Uh, right. Right. I don't actually see an article there that says anything about that. I love how you never have to lie to kick it. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And that's what I said. That's all I got, man. I mean, I've got a little following. I've got a little history on YouTube. That's cool. But aside from that, I just got to keep it real. And to be honest, I don't watch a lot of other YouTubers, but I've got the feeling some people play a character that they might be a little too scared to break totally. Colonel Kurtz, I don't think does. I think she's one of the other ones who's pretty damn straightforward. So she knows what she's doing. She knows how to cover a story and get views and what to say and what not to say for the most part. But I think she's another one who sacrifices a little bit of, popularity for just keeping it real and just being herself. Because, I kind of want this to be like, I'm just like right here talking to you, like just going to say whatever. I don't want it to be like, well, he's saying this now because that's the video. And he wouldn't really say that, if he wasn't on the video. I can't get political. I'm not a rebel. I'm not going to rebel against the system and the rules and things. I'm going to follow the rules. I got to be here on YouTube. I don't want to get canceled. I'm not trying to be some, fighter. But aside from following the basic rules, I'm going to be pretty brutally honest. So if anyone wants to come on, now's the time. I'll be on for about another 15 minutes or so. So whoever it is, doesn't even matter. Just chilling. All right, we got Tao King.
Hello.
All right, I can hear you, and now I'm an official follower.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's not going to do much.
A lot of things going on right now with Dan and everyone else.
That was your computer.
Sorry.
It's okay. Apology accepted.
Well, thank God.
What's up, Rarich? Nice to see you. Thank you so much for the support on the channel.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. And Loreen's been a member for a very long time. It's much appreciated. Times are hard. So if you got any content requests on anything, let me know. And by the way, there's a members video out right now. So there you go. But you need a picture, by the way. Please get a picture. Although L does suit you for Lorraine. But so Tal, where are you from again?
Holland.
Say it again.
The Netherlands.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So you speak a second language, I guess, right?
Well, no, I speak 3 languages.
Which ones?
I speak English, Dutch, and Russian.
Gee, that's crazy.
Yeah,
but
and a little bit German and Italy. Well, Italian a little bit.
What's your best language?
Oh dear. I think English because I always love to speak English.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because this guy in my building I'm becoming a little friendly with speaks a couple of languages like Russian, French, Arabic, English, a little Japanese because we're in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got a bunch of languages. He has the best. He says French is the best. He thinks in French mostly.
Yeah. Well, I used to think in Dutch, but when I went to LA for a couple of years, I started to
Mhm.
think in English. That's why.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. See, when you only speak like two languages, you just think in both.
Well, I don't know. With me, when I grew up in the beginning, of course, I was born in Russia, so
Okay.
I thought in Russian, but
Mhm.
then I moved to the Netherlands, and then I started to think in, well, in Dutch, of course. But then when I went to USA, I started to think in English. I know it's very complicated.
No, not really. I mean, I don't know. I can't imagine three. Two is hard enough for most
Yeah.
people. So
Well, I grew up with two, Russian and Dutch, basically,
right.
and then English at school, or well, I learned it at Cartoon Network back in the days, and then German at school, and Italian I learned it when I went to Italy for a couple of summers.
That's cool. How could JD make? What do you mean Malibu type?
No,
They
no,
say
no, 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 no.
rum, dark rum. Is that the same as tropical? Isn't tropical
No,
Malibu sweet or something?
no. I think Malibu is like coconut flavor.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. So that's not dark rum.
No, it's like well, clear rum basically, or white
Right.
rum. I
Right.
don't know
Right.
how you
Right. Right.
call
Right.
it.
It's pretty damn good, but it's not what Johnny's gonna be making. I don't
Yeah.
think. Not according to that one report.
Well, if he does, I want to buy it.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too. So, I mean, definitely. It doesn't matter how much it is because I'm gonna save the bottle. So
Yeah, I do
that's
the same with Sauvage. When I can afford it is, of course, not for me because I'm not a man, but like for my best friend, for example, then I will send a bottle because I love Dior myself. I use J'adore, like they say,
mhm.
J'adore Dior.
J'adore.
But for men, yeah, like for my best friend, I will send like a Sauvage.
Mhm. I got one from Lisa. She's a sub on the channel, and she's been here a long time. I got one from her. I have it, but YouTube has weird product placement rules, so I don't always flaunt it because
Mm.
I'm paranoid. You know,
Mm.
I mean, I
YouTube
learned
is so
German
confusing
at school,
sometimes.
while French I learned from my relatives. Okay, so
Oh,
Laura speaks English, German, and French.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
French
feel
is hard. I tried it, but I forgot everything.
okay.
Because
Well,
in
that happens.
Holland, Dutch is of course your first language, but then you also learn, well, English, the second language, and then you can choose between German, French, or Spanish. I had French and German, but French, it's way too difficult for me. Like, it was way too difficult. But I think because Italian and French are a little bit similar, it's like more easy to learn.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, French was not for me for sure.
Yeah, everything's too difficult for me. Just Japanese isn't because I have just a natural affinity for it. But aside from that, I haven't. But you forget things if you don't
Yeah.
use. I forget some English. Really, not kidding. I've really forgotten some words. Like, damn, I can't remember in English. Like,
No,
you
it's
know.
true. It's true. Like when I studied here in Holland first, of course, with college, and I told them that I was moving to USA, my teacher was like, "Oh, you will forget your own language." I was like, "Yeah, right." But she was not kidding. Once I, got used to English, like every day, like speaking, listening, reading. At some point, I had a Belgian family in LA, and they were looking for the Hollywood fame and everything. I was like, oh, I can speak Dutch and everything will be okay because they were speaking Dutch. And out of the sudden, I forgot the whole language. Like I never spoke
Mm.
Dutch before. It's so weird. Like I forgot everything.
I forget words here and there, but I use English, yeah, a little, like 30% of the time. So, but I'm a little old, so that kind of counts too, I guess.
You are never old.
No, little bit. I mean, for certain things, like I definitely I'm getting like nearsighted now. So,
Okay, yeah,
I mean, I know what you mean. I feel great. I'm in great shape in my life, but there's some things that are just, not functioning exactly the
yeah.
same.
It's like with learning languages. When you are a kid, it's much easier to learn it than when you are an adult. Like if my dad, for example, was speaking to me in French, then I would speak French right now, but he never did. So when in high school, when I learned French, I just forgot it at some point because I never used it.
Did you hear about this? The Mirror apologizes to Wootton and pays damages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. They all
I didn't-
try to look so innocent and apologize, but like with Dune, sorry, with Dan, I just don't believe his apology. To be very honest, it's a beginning. Like he said, like I apologize to be involved. But when he said about Amber, like she didn't want to be there in the UK trial, I was like, okay, that's a lie, first of all. But
Yeah.
if he is really sorry, like let's say, like really sorry, like what he did to Johnny because he ruined his reputation, like literally, then he
Mhm.
needs to own up of everything he did, the bullying, the name calling, the wife spreading lies, try to get him fired. He needs to own up to that and say, like, I'm sorry I did those things. I shouldn't have, but whatever reasons. But he needs to own up to it. If he does that, then maybe he can be forgiven. But for now, that little apology was not an apology, in my opinion.
Oh, what's this? Dan Wooten thanks Eve Barlow? And for all those debates thinking you bullied me into silence, jeez, man, no one wants to like bully people. We just want to say what the fuck's true and what isn't. We don't want to bully people.
Exactly.
Jeez. I mean, there's some bad apples in every group, and there's like 50 million Johnny fans. So of course there's gonna be some bad apples, but not the 80%, 90% of the crowd,
Yeah, exactly. But it's also the world. Like for the people also like that I spoke to, they first were like, I don't know. Well, once they saw the trial, they were like, okay, Johnny is, the victim, not Amber. She, manipulated everything, basically. It's not only the Depp heads, like, Alexi will call it, like, oh my God, we're bots and all that stuff. Like, why is it always like the Depp heads? Like, dude, the whole world, like, literally watched the trial, like, the
Yeah.
whole 6 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's bots online. It's probably like 2% of what's online is like automated bots and shit like that. It's literally everywhere, so it's not
Yes.
even worth mentioning.
Yeah, exactly. Like every celebrity can have bots. Like even people that maybe are not celebrities. I don't know. I'm not a genius in the technology, but every celebrity has bots. But we all know that Amber has like 90% of bots because she tries to, save her reputation.
I
We
don't know
all
if it's
know
90.
that.
It's probably not 90, but it's
Not close. Let's
yeah,
say,
who knows?
let's say most of her followers are bots, like the big percentage, basically.
Yeah,
Like
well,
on
she's
Instagram
also
was
got
2
Johnny
million.
fans following her to see what she does, which makes up a good part of it, but they don't really comment or actually, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's also part of it. So it's like Johnny fans to follow her to see what she does, plus bots, plus her actual following is probably like 15% of, or I mean, look, she got hundreds of millions of views. So when someone's got that exposure, they're going to get a following. I mean, even like 5% of like the views she got is still going to be like in the tens of thousands. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's got some people like, I think, I don't know, no offense to anybody, but like teenage girls who like, oh, in the cultural thing, like, oh, women and they're victims and they're not thinking of it's like a game, it's like a video game to them. It's
Yeah.
not really an emotional thing to them. It's like they're like playing a video game with it. Like I choose Amber, that's my character,
Mhm.
So it's probably what it is mostly.
But the teenagers don't really look at the evidence. Really, they just listen. They go like, "Okay, I'm just with Amber. That's it. She's a woman. She cannot hurt people." But like, for example, in my experience in the past, I've met women just like Amber that were like, you know, they are even worse than men. Literally, like abusive, like literally as bad as her. Even worse, maybe. But teenagers, you have these hormones going on. You don't really think about it. You just listen and you just go for it. That's it. That's a problem. I think there was somebody on Twitter that tweeted that there was a girl. I will not say her name, but she just listened to the things that was tweeted and said like, yeah, the trial was edited or whatever, and that's it. And she believed it, and that's all. But, yeah.
Sorry, I missed it. I was typing something, but
No,
I'm
don't
sure.
worry.
But so yeah, this thing's supposed to come out soon. It's gonna come out probably when my kids are up and about, so I probably won't cover it immediately, but I guess for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm waiting too. We all are waiting for this coming today. But I want to say to Johnny Depp, well.
Yep. I gotta put out my video on the rum. So I've spoiled some of it here, but that's okay. Not like there's going to be a huge amount of people watching this. Like there's a guarantee more people see that video than this live stream, so that's okay. But
well, you are doing a great job. I'm just saying. Like live or videos, you're awesome.
I hope so. I've got 3,200 videos. Most are on Johnny or Amber defending Johnny, so
yeah, well, I mean, it's been recently with everything happening, and people, of course, will mostly look at those videos. But all of your videos that I've been seeing has been awesome. Like, I know everybody will agree with me. Like, Laura, like, just be you and just keep doing what you're doing. And that's it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I have no plans to ever quit YouTube, ever. Why would I ever just quit? Even if it came down to like, a couple of videos a week, I would never. There's no reason to quit. You know what I mean? Why? Why would I?
Exactly.
So.
Well, you need to do what you are passionate about. If this is what you love to do, and want to do videos like all the news, you have to keep on going. It doesn't matter what people think or how many views you get. You just keep on going.
Well, it does matter because I use this as kind of a second job to me. And if it doesn't make any money at all, I can't use the time to do it. I have kids and I have a mortgage to pay. So I can't just take hours every night if I need to have some kind of financial gain to it. But that doesn't mean if it was, look, I did it for free for like almost 2 years. So I would always do it for free. It's just, it could not be every day. There'd be no point. You know what I mean? So
yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah.
But if it was down to being free, I'd probably be like, like 5 videos a week. I wouldn't do like one a month, I'd do like 5 a week. I'd keep appearances up, but
yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah. It is still your time that you're taking away from your life, basically.
Yeah, I couldn't afford to. I'm not a kid anymore. If I was like 20 years old or something in college, but I'm not a kid anymore. So
yeah.
But yeah, it's the Johnny and Amber thing was a phenomenon, and a lot of people's channels like boosted up and skyrocketed, and they're never gonna be the same again. Even Tug is never gonna hit that level again of getting over 100,000 views every video. Like maybe he'll have the occasional, but it's not gonna happen again. Colonel Kurtz. All of them, none of them. Come Geek, some, none of them. It's never going to happen again quite like it did.
Yeah.
Never say never, but unless there's some other fantastic case like it, like Johnny's special, it's just not going to happen again. There's no other Johnny. You know what I mean? So, and what's up? Yeah, Tug had 5K, but he had like what's her face? Megan, someone on with him. But all right, here's the thing about that, Real Pam. Is that once you've got a certain amount of followers, you will hit spikes of going up. But it's never going to be like 4K for the next 6 months. Like, boom, he's back. You know what I mean? It's not going to be ever like it was when, like, Virginia was coming up and the UK case was out. It's never going to happen again, right?
Yeah.
So, but even I'll hit spikes too. Like, the channel never got over 1,000 views in like 2 years. Now that there's, 30,000 people, there will be some spikes here and there. But the consistency is never going to come back. So,
true.
That's the thing. But anyway, kind of boring YouTube talk.
It's like the same with Darth or with Rob Rules. In that time you get so many views because everybody wants to hear your opinion. But once that was done, like everybody was like, okay, whatever. You just went on.
Yeah, well, what happens is we lose the general audience who is just following the news.
Yeah.
So then that happens, but there's always going to be the core, the core people and things like that. And Now, Meghan and Harry, for whatever freaking reason, they're always in the news, and there are still people following it. So,
Yeah.
like,
I
I'm sure
think that
people are
will
excited
go
about
on
it.
for a while. I mean, there's so much things going on. Also with Catherine right now, like with the photo. I don't really pay attention to it because I'm like, let that lady like rest and get better instead of making these ridiculous like stories about what she's doing. Oh my god, the world is
At,
crazy
at
sometimes.
some
Like,
point, there's something's gonna happen. There's only two possible paths. Either they live a happy life and stay married, or at some point something happens.
mm-hmm.
So I'm betting at some point something happens.
Okay, yeah,
Could be. Maybe they'll live and years from now we'll be like they're old and gray in their 70s and they're still married. We're like, hey, not for nothing, they stayed together, and that says something.
yeah,
But the other option is something happens, there's some divorce for some reason, and if
mm-hmm.
that happened, I think that news would be pretty damn big.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a little bit like I'm not comparing, but with Diana and Charles, once they were divorced, like the media went crazy.
It'll be way bigger than that though, because now Megan's bleeding into the American stuff. She's been on Oprah and all this other bullshit
Oh
that they didn't
gosh,
really have exposure on the American side so much.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it would blow up. Or if she came out and said like she's a victim now, like Harry was been abusing me, it would go crazy, right? It just
mm-hmm.
they almost should just do it just for the if they really want to get big and rich, they might as well just pull some shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, it's sad though because I know family cannot be perfect, but what she and Harry did, like with the interview with Oprah, is just way out of line. Like all the
oh yeah.
lies. When there was a picture of Megan when she was little, like maybe 12, I don't know, but she had like whole pictures of Diana in the background, like the
Mhm.
royal family, and then in the interview she says, "Oh yeah, I don't know anything about the royal family." I'm like, girl. Like the pictures are right there, like also like with Amber and Johnny, the pictures, the videos, the recordings are right there. You cannot gaslight it.
Mm.
How hard you want to try it.
But I gotta go. Actually, it's been an hour. I appreciate you coming on. So
I try.
let me do some thanks for some people. Thank you, Bolset. Nice to see you. Yellowbeard James, probably gone. Thank you, Laura B, for that super chat. I owe you a shout out, which you would have got anyway, but now I'll give you a shout out with a super chat. What's up, Sam? Nice to see you. Throg, thank you so much. Sound Surgeon, not Sound Garden, which I said before because it's kind of easy to mix up because was a fan. Thank you, Jeff. And yeah, I'm probably missing someone. Martha, thank you for stopping by. Andrea, thank you. And yes, Lorraine. That the same Lorraine from Back to the Future? Lorraine?
I have no idea, to be
Yeah,
honest.
pretty sure it was. And Real Pamster. But yeah, gotta go. Is there anything you want to say as far as final words?
Well, I just want to say, don't forget to hit that like button
Oh yeah.
and follow John. He has an amazing channel, and who knows? Till next time.
Yeah, thank you so much. And if you're not subscribed here, which you probably are, please subscribe. If not, I'll be sad, but I'll go over it. See you next time.
Bye.